Folks, we got a math question ahead of us. If there are 3 apples and you take away 2, how many apples will you have? 5? I don't know. Oh, maybe 51, because 3 plus 2 equals 5, and then 3 minus 2 equals 1. So you add them both together, 5 plus 1 equals 51. That makes a lot of sense, right? So this is called primary support, this Odyssey. So I assume it's all primary towers and support towers. I'm sort of correct. I'm pretty sure this is all the primary towers, I don't remember. But we only have 3 of the 4 support towers. We don't have farms. So, but I mean, to be fair, we don't really need farms in Odysseys. And let's see, for our heroes, we only have these 2. I'm definitely going with Gwen. And for the maps we're facing, we only have 2 primary only. All of them are on hard. And mostly it's up to around 80/60. So the highest Bloon we're going to face is 0mg. Alright, so this is going to be my loadout, and as you know, every week when I do this Odyssey, I like to set myself a challenge. So this week's challenge is, can we use only primary monkeys without relying on support towers? Heroes are allowed, but we're going to see whether we can beat this with primary monkeys only. Well, not that matters because the first map is already primary monkeys only, which is a fantastic start for our challenge. So let's just start by placing our free dark monkey here. And then we'll get Gwen ASAP and probably place her at the front here. Now for our dark monkey, actually, I want to get a 502 dark monkey. Reason being, around 59 camo lids. And since I want to try and use primary monkeys as much as possible, that means we have to deal with them. And the easiest way to have A, good DPS, and B, camo lid detection is for us to go with the 502 dark monkey, because that is the only tower that can actually pop camo lids, only primary tower that is. We're not counting the top path boomerang for obvious reasons. It's not that we can afford it, but I'm going to see whether I can get the Ultra Juggernauts in every map, because if I'm not wrong, we should be able to beat every map with Ultra Juggernauts. Now we've gotten ourselves a 402 dark monkey already, but the next thing I am concerned about would be our Moab class Bloon of round 40, which we won't be able to afford the Ultra Juggernaut just yet. So I think we need to get a 024 dark monkey first before we can get the Ultra Juggernaut. Alright, now we have our 024 dark monkey and our 402 Juggernaut. So let's see how fast it will take for us to defeat the Moab class Bloon. Alright, now we have the Moab class Bloon, and we seem to be doing alright against it. Yeah, I think we can beat it definitely. So all we have to do now is to save up for the Ultra Juggernaut, which we can afford by the end of round 44. Well, in theory, we should be able to defeat all the Bloons up to round 80 with just the Ultra Juggernaut alone. But let's just continue upgrading, and let's get the Crossbow Master, and then we will be done. Alright, then we can get it by round 58. So let's actually, I think we're done with our defenses. We don't need to get anything else. And as you can see, we can beat the 0mg easily without any additional towers. And let's move on to the second island. Actually, I'm curious, is it possible for us to beat this entire Odyssey just using Dark Monkeys plus Gwendolyn? I mean, theoretically, we don't even need Gwendolyn, but I think it's better if we have her for extra DPS. But I think it's actually possible to beat this entire Odyssey with just Dark Monkeys alone. So we're going to raise up the stakes even further. Dark Monkeys only, but we'll still allow Gwendolyn because we already did the No Heroes challenge in the last Odyssey. So having to do that challenge again is boring, even though it will be adding more to a challenge. But that aside, I think we can use the exact same strategy as in the last video. Actually, I did make a small mistake, but it shouldn't matter that much. This Dark Monkey should have been the Master Crossbow Master, while I was going to place the second monkey down here, which would have been the Ultra Juggernaut. But it's alright, the top monkey can be the Ultra Juggernaut, bottom monkey can be the Master Crossbow Master. Doesn't really make a difference. Once again, we already have our 402 Juggernaut monkey, and we're going to, well, like I said, repeat the exact same strategy as the last video. Sorry, not last video, previous map. And get a 024 Dark Monkey first, just so that we can clear off the Moab class Bloon. which as you can see, we actually don't have that much of a problem defeating the Moab class Bloon. So now we're just going to upgrade this to the Ultra Juggernaut, upgrade this to the Crossbow Master, and once again, we should be done with this soon. See, just like the previous map, we got our Crossbow Master by round 58. Which means we should be able to finish this map without placing any other towers as well, because well, these two towers should be able to defeat everything up to round 80. Alright, we have defeated round 80. It wasn't too hard. Let's move on to the next map. Oh god damn it, not this map again. I just had to deal with this for Bloonarius run like just a few days ago. But like I said in the Bloonarius normal and elite video last week, I did mention that this start spot is actually a really good place to have our Ultra Juggernaut in. Now I have not actually purchased the Ultra Juggernauts in this map because reasons. So we're actually going to try it this time, and yeah, we're going to continue using Dark Monkeys only. For starters, let's place Gwen first. I think here will be great. You know, I was thinking that maybe we could get a second Dark Monkey for now and then upgrade that to a 023 at the very least, get a crossbow. But you know what, Spike Output is actually doing a lot more damage than I thought it would. Oh wow, we're leaking quite a lot actually, but honestly, even if you don't have the Spike Pulse or Mana Lives, I think you'll be fine. But in any case, let's get Juggernaut first. If you don't have these, then what you can actually do is place a second Dark Monkey early and get a 023 first, but you know, it's fine, speaking of which, let's get our 024 Dark Monkey first. What am I saying? Yeah, maybe I should have just gotten the 023 Dark Monkey from the start, like immediately after I got my 302 Juggernauts, but this time I set my Sharpshooter to last, because in theory it will constantly do crit shots to these strong balloons, and Gwendolyn should be able to cover the rest, and so far we seem to be doing well. Sharpshooter set at last is actually pretty decent, did not expect that, but now we are at the Moab balloon round, so let's switch this back to first, and then let's activate the fire cocktail, and we are still too late. Here's what I'm going to try, because I still want to attempt this Dark Monkeys only challenge. So I'm going to set a 402 Juggernaut here and a 024 Sharpshooter over here, but this time it's set to strong, and we'll see how this goes. Now I'm still going to use Gwen's ability, so in theory we should do a lot better this time. Let's see. Okay, let's activate the fire cocktail, and it didn't even reach the balloons. Although I must say that we are doing better. We are leaking a bit, but I mean, even if you don't have the spikes or the mana life, you should not die. I don't think so. Obviously, the easiest way to solve the Moab problem would have just been to get a 402 Boomerang and place it at the end. That would have been like the easiest way to solve it. So I won't have to do it, but you know, I like to have challenges, so we'll stick with this. And come to think of it, maybe this spot would have been a better Ultra Juggernaut position rather than here, because that way is able to pop the Cell Mix while we leave the Crossbow Master to pop the White Class Balloons. And look at how quickly the Ultra Juggernaut clears up all the balloons up to here. It really is amazing if you think about it. Alright, let's get our Crossbow Master now, as usual at round 58. And I don't think the balloons should cause any more problems for us. See, there is one problem with this strategy, and that is the rounds will take so bloody long to complete just because the towers are so far away. But not like a choice with this Dark Monkey challenge. Well, that was pretty easy. Although we did goof up at round 40 a little, but in any case we survived. Let's move on to the next map. Oh yeah, I've forgotten that this was on reverse. Well, we're going to have an interesting strategy this time, since we're still sticking to the Dark Monkey only challenge, right? Because we can't beat this with Ultra Juggernaut just yet on round 40, we're actually going to get another tower first. So let's place down our Gwen here first. And what we're going to do actually is we're going to get two 024 Dark Monkeys. That way, it should be able to pop the Moab. And I'm not sure, we'll see how it goes, but in theory that should be round 40. So it's round 18 and we have purchased our first 024 Sharpshooter. Now the Moab is going to come down this path, right? So what we're going to do is buy our second Sharpshooter right here, Same thing, upgrade this to a 024. Now we might have to do some buying and reselling, so just take note of that. What I should have done earlier on is get 3 dark monkeys instead of 2 when I first started this Odyssey, but since we're working with limitations, we have to buy and resell. I mean, we're still going to sell these dark monkeys anyway once we're done, so might as well do the buying and reselling now, right? Now again, if you are a normal person who is not making a YouTube video and you just want to beat the challenge the normal way before round 40, the easiest way is you just place a 204 bomb shooter here, get a 204 bomb shooter and then place it right here. It will help you defeat the Moab easily. That's it, that's all you need to do. Alright, now it's round 40. Let's see whether you can defeat this Moab in time. We're going to sell this quickly. Sell, and then, oh shit, we actually have to get out that monkey here. Let's see, do we buy in time? No, we did not. Alright, we are not done with the Dark Monkeys only challenge just yet. We are going to go for a desperate one, that is to say, we're going to get as many sharpshooters as possible. So, we're going to... We have sold this one and we place it here. And what we're going to do is sell this one. Once it's out of range, we place it here. And then sell this one and then we place it here. So, let's see if we can do it in time. So, we're going to sell this a bit early, so that we have time to place this here. I'm going to sell this, and then holy crap, did we do it? Did we do it? Holy crap, we actually did it! Although, that was pretty close. But now that that's done, thankfully. Thankfully we still have some time to rebuy our stuff, don't we? Some time and money. So we're going to place our 024 sharpshooter, our new one anyway, here. And what we're going to do is sell this one. And then we will get a Ultra Juggernaut here, a 502, but for now a 402 will do. And this will be a location of our Ultra Juggernaut. This one we're going to set it to strong, our sharpshooter. And once we get the Ultra Juggernaut, we should survive until round 60. I've completely forgotten to sell this. We need to sell both of them because otherwise the Juggernaut is going to ricochet off them. And then now, we are doing slightly better against them. Just slightly better. But, okay, actually no, the Ultra Juggernaut isn't as effective as I want it to be. You know what? Maybe, we are going to get a Crossbow Master instead as our end goal. So what we can do is afterwards we are going to sell the Ultra Juggernaut. And then once we have the money, we will get the Crossbow Master. In the meantime, however, I'm just going to constantly use our Gwendolin's ability whenever I need to. Alright, let's try Gwendolin's Firestorm ability first, because I don't want to have to sell anything just yet. Alright, I will admit defeat. We failed the challenge for this map. We literally cannot beat it with just 2 Dark Monkeys. So what I'm going to do is just get a recursive cluster to help us out, and yeah, that's all we need, honestly. Even though we still have this bomb shooter helping us, I still want to try finishing this game off with only a Crossbow Master, because we already know the Ultra Juggernaut is hilariously ineffective in this map. So once we have the money, I'm going to sell both of these towers and then purchase the Crossbow Master. Life is just so much better with the recursive cluster. Like, look at how quickly you can defeat 2 Moabs at once. Like, even with the Ultra Juggernaut at the back to catch all these balloons. 3 Moabs, it's not a problem at all. You should have just done this from the start. We have the money to buy it, so let's sell this, get the Crossbow Master. And we should be able to beat round 60 no problemo. And as you can see, the Crossbow Master does extremely well against the BFB. It looks like we're going to beat it. Yeah. Nope. Well, alright, we failed the Dark Monkey challenge in the first attempt of this, so let's just say we failed the Dark Monkey challenge overall. But do you know what challenge we haven't failed yet? The Primary Monkey only challenge that I did say at the start of this video. I think we can still do that, but we're going to have to rely on bomb shooters a lot. Now we're still going to place our 3 Dark Monkey here, and then we're going to place Gwendolyn right over here somewhere. There we go, I think it's alright we place it here. Next thing we're going to get is 023 crossbow. Now it's not going to deal with a lot of camos, but it's going to deal with enough of them. Now next thing I've decided to get is a 204 bomb, because we can. After that we can sell the palm trees here, and then we can get another bomb shooter somewhere about here. I think here is the ideal placement for our bomb shooter. That way we can cover the track on the left as well. just in case, you know, the cell mix from the Moab escapes and, you know, this bomb shooter can't pop in time. And we're going to get another 204 bomb here. There we go. Now, the problem with a primary only challenge means that is that the cheapest tower we can afford that can pop Camelot is, believe it or not, our friend the Crossbow Master. Meaning that at the end of all of this, we still have to get a Crossbow Master. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a sharpshooter first for this Dark Monkey. We don't need a sharpshooter here. This will be the location of our Crossbow Master. Once we have enough money, we're going to sell all 3 of these towers in order to afford our Crossbow Master. Which means we need to have about 16k in cash here before you can sell all these 3 towers. And then we should be able to afford the Crossbow Master here. Right, now that 150 is done with, let's sell these 3 towers and get the Crossbow Master, and then we are done with this Odyssey. Alright, and we have completed this week's Odyssey by well, only limiting ourselves to primary towers. I won't claim that we succeeded in the Dark Monkey only challenge, but well, it was a success for the first 3 maps at the very least. We did for the 4th one partially, and the 5th one we completely failed. But in any case, what's the lesson here, kids? Don't do a Dark Monkey only strategy because you're gonna fail. But in any case, this was fun Odyssey. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.